Let's go with the team that has made a good move pre-season. I like it. Sanju Samson been made captain of the Rajasthan team. There's been a little confusion with captaincy in the last few seasons. There's been Ajinkya, there's been Steve, it's been going up and down. I think this time they've decided that that's it. They're in for the long haul. They're in keeping a supremely talented player and, of course, keeping him as a captain. Let's have a look at their squad as well and what they have done this year. Of course, we'll really miss Harsha, as anyone would, not having Jofra Archer there up front.
Joy is putting his hand up. Come on, Joy. Come on.
No. I just want to say that one place where actually an announcement by another captain has made a difference. The biggest news of this team has been an announcement by another captain, which is Owen Morgan turning around and saying that Stokes and Butler are going to open. And suddenly you hear this from KKR hearing that RR is going to open, and that actually changes a whole lot of things, because if Stokes and Butler open, that means the way they've structured their team is going to look very different, because Stokes and Butler opening means they're going to get Jaiswal. So again, this is going to be a team which I think is going to have a great top and a great bottom. That means great top three batsmen.
You want to revert that, Joy? Do you just want to revert that a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Great top order and a great death bowling attack. Perhaps that would be more appropriate under the circumstances.
What I want to know is the captain of England telling a largely English-owned franchise, this is what will work best for me at the T20 World Cup, having Butler and Stokes opening the batting, because it does not work for Rajasthan Royals. The moment you have Butler and Stokes opening the batting, I hope they're not both opening the batting, because neither wants to bat down. So Butler and Stokes open the batting. Samson at 3. Wow, Butler, Stokes, Samson, multi-starter. Boom, finished. Trailer. Uske baad kaun hai? Mahipal at 4.
Let's bring it up. Let's bring up the squad. Let's see, who do you have? Do you probably get David Miller? You have an experience.
Lomror, Parag and Dubey. Suddenly you're down to Lomror, Parag and Dubey, because you can't play David Miller there because you want two fast bowlers. You don't have enough Indian fast bowlers there. You have Karthik Tyagi. You have if Unadkat does well, it makes a huge difference to the side. But again, if you see where they're playing Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore, a lot of games. He might get a game in at Delhi. But then they need two overseas fast bowlers. If they need two overseas fast bowlers, then they can't play Miller.
You're playing Morris and Fizz.
No, exactly. You're either playing Morris and Fizz or you're playing Morris and Archer when Archer comes back. But basically what that means is two fast bowlers, two batsmen. And if those two batsmen are 1 and 2, and your fast bowlers are, your two fast bowlers, the gap of 7 players, those 7 players are the problem.
See, because here's the thing. You're getting Stokes and Butler to open. You're getting Samson at 3. You're getting Riyan Parag perhaps at 4, right? Showed a bit of promise, right?
Yeah.
So you play Riyan Parag at 4. You have a genuine problem. So you have Dubey at 5 then? You're playing probably Tewatia at 6 or Morris at 6. Morris, Tewatia 6, 7.
Yeah. And then you're talking about Mankande, you're talking about Karthik Tyagi. Yeah.
You've got too much bowling. You've got 7 bowlers in that side then. So you don't mind beefing up the batting a little bit and keeping that number 6 as a floater.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I forgot. There's the Yashasvi Jaiswal as well, who they opened with last year. But I guess they're not perhaps opening with him now.
So if Yashasvi Jaiswal opens, Stokes bats at 4.
Yeah.
And Butler has to open in my book. So Butler opens with maybe a Jaiswal. Let's see if that's what I got in my team. If they open Butler, Stokes, then they've got Samson, Lomror, Parag, Dubey. But if they can back Jaiswal, he's not shown that he's going to change the world so far in the innings that he's played. But if they open with Butler and Jaiswal, then they can have Samson 3, Stokes 4, Dubey 5, maybe a Lomror, and then they can have Tewatia and Morris. If they get into the 13th, 14th over, they can straight away push Tewatia and Morris up. And I think that is the way it'll work a little better in my view. But it depends. They might well say, look, Warner and Bairstow, look what they did. Maybe Butler and Stokes can do that for us.
Well, there you go. So, sorry, yes.
I have one point here. Just one point. Again, every team that has done successfully in one IPL has done it on the back of really good Indian talent as well. Okay, and I think, again, the international talent looks okay for RR. You take away Samson, you take away a couple of the other players, and you're looking at a fairly thin cupboard of Indian talent out there. And I think that's something they have to look at. 2 or 3 of those guys will have to have outstanding seasons if Rajasthan is to compete.
If no Archer is like taking Rashid out of Hyderabad, for example, or like taking a Bumrah out of Mumbai. No Archer is not a hole. no Archer is a giant cavity in there. It's you won't fill that. I can see on paper they would have been so excited to have Archer and Morris playing together.
Yep.
And then Archer at 8 can swing and get a quick 15-20. Is Archer going to come back? I don't know how many fish bowls he's holding. I hope he's not dropping too many more fish bowls, because that cuts his finger when he drops them. But if they get Archer back, wow, I'm looking differently at this side. But if Archer's not coming, I think it's tough.
Let's have a look at the rating points and see who has given what to them out of 10. Let's pull those up on your screen immediately. Well, there you go. We're just two lost souls living in a fishbowl. Me and Dooley together, and Harsha and Joy together. Well, there you go. 5.5s and 6s to Rajasthan for the reasons that we just claimed.